there, this is Matthew Denune. Today we're trying the Rebel IPA, which is an IPA from Samuel Adams out of Boston. I think everyone knows Samuel Adams, but Rebel IPA is a new introduction from them. So we got a 12-pack at Walgreens. It's 6.5% IPA. They're calling this a West Coast IPA, which is a really nice rendition of a West Coast IPA. So here we are. Nice amber color. It's actually got some depth to it. It would have a nice foamy head if you poured it, but the lacing's pretty poor and it disappears pretty quickly, but it has a nice solid ring, which shows a good amount of dry hopping on it. So it's a fantastic start for an IPA. Right off the top, it's got a great hop aroma, nice grapefruit, good citrus. More citrus and floral aspects than anything bitter or resinous, so certainly a newer rendition of a West Coast IPA. Not too much early hops in the brew process. Let's give it a try. It's a fantastic IPA. Would I call this a classic West Coast? Certainly not a 1990s West Coast IPA. When I initially tried it, I thought, what a good version of an East Coast IPA. So what's unique about this? Well, it's a nice East Coast brewer who's national, global's version of a West Coast IPA, 20 years after the introduction of a classic West Coast IPA. Really late to the game, but a great player. It's ubiquitous. It's palatable. No one's going to think this isn't an IPA. Whether they care whether it's a West Coast IPA, doesn't matter. It's a great IPA. Very rounded, nice and soft, citrus flavors. It's got the hops. Most important is it has that oily, unctuous, resinous aspect on the tongue. Might call it tannin, might call it bitterness. Certainly has the hops. So all around, fantastic IPA, but it's very unique in the world, and I think it's fantastic. You should try some. Cheers.